Hey guys, so today I have the grading results back from these two coins that I sent away. So both of these coins I bought raw, which is just outside of these slabs. They're just like the normal coin that you would receive. One is a proof coin, which is this one here, and this one is not a proof coin. It's still a bullion coin, but it's like a brilliant uncirculated, and it came in a fancy, capsule, fancy assay. A bit like these kind of things come in. So, it was all sealed in one of those. And yeah, basically, the India Sovereign, which is this one, 2019, that got an MS70, which is the top grade. And you can see just above the 20 there is the I, and that is the India Mint Mark. So there was the India Mint Mark, I think it was 1918. I do have one of those somewhere in the stack, and that is the modern run of those. There are a few other years recently they were made with PAMP. So these are the 2022 Proof Sovereign, and this is the Platinum Jubilee. So it would be the last sovereign with Queen Elizabeth, except they've now made a Memorial Sovereign, which is a similar kind of style design to this. But I presume we'll also be getting the 2023. So if you are into the proof coins, and I'll just kick the camera everywhere, and the collectibles, then you might be wanting one of those as well. I personally haven't got one of those, I've just got this. So in terms of grading coins, is it a good idea, and why would you possibly do it? Well, if you have an old historic coin that's in an amazing condition, perhaps something like this you have, and you want to preserve it as it is, keep it, nice and clean, just as it should be, prevent it getting damaged, anything like that, you might choose to grade for that reason. So it will, help preserve the coin. Personally, I'm not really that bothered. I just buy bullion coins. But if you are buying, old collectible coins, maybe you've got some older sovereigns, some old American gold, some old world gold, then you might want to do it for that reason. You could do it for the verification purpose. So this is a genuine coin. It's been sent off to NGC. They've clarified it's genuine, for example. And, you might do it for that reason. You might also do it for, a collectible reason. So you just want to know that you've got the perfect coins and you have the set. Maybe you're collecting these and other designs like the 2005 or, the Butler 2016. Maybe you're collecting things like that. There is obviously a level down from that, like these collectible bullion coins in the cards and things like that, and assays. But yeah, for those who want to preserve, keep the coins as they should be, then that might be an option. So with proof coins, I can kind of understand it. It's easier to store this as well than all the storage boxes you get with proof coins. But some people, they like to have the coins like this. Some people prefer them out. I personally would just prefer, normal bullion coins. But I was curious and I did want to have a go at the grading route. So I got these two coins raw. I sent them to a third party and I paid around about £50 for them to go to him, and then for him to do all the paperwork, take them to NGC, get all the stuff done, and then receive my coins back a few months later. So the Queen's Jubilee coin, that has been a pretty good play due to obviously what happened with the Queen. And with it being graded, it does actually pay off sometimes to have some coins graded. So if you just buy a raw proof that is just in the capsule, and in the box, there could be some blemishes or some, not necessarily damage, but just imperfections in the coin, whereas this allows you to get a certain level of coin if that is what you are into. So yeah, I have obviously some bullion coins, and most of my stack is bullion. I'm not really buying collectible gold in general. I'm basically stacking bullion weight. So for me, I don't really look at the graded coins as in something I want to buy. Sure, if you had, unlimited money, it would be nice to get a set of, the proof coins, all the different years of different designs, and it's a nice way to look at them, but it's not really me. I would rather just have a stack of bullion that I can hold, a handful of bullion sovereigns, for example. So there are, like I say, many benefits, and you know, you could say some negatives. It's just different people's tastes, so really, I wouldn't really call them negatives. It's just if some people aren't into that, then that's cool, you know. Just keep stacking the bullion weight, and if you are into collecting certain things, then that's fine too. So some people, they're not really getting into gold as an investment, they're getting into it as a collection. So for me personally, I'm more stacking as part of my long-term savings, which is why I want low premium bullion that's pretty liquid in the countries I might plan to sell in the future. But for some people, you know, it's just about collecting something and collecting something that might hold its value. So depends on what you pay. You know, there's a lot of speculation if you're buying graded coins. If you look around, you can find some years of proof sovereign, like random years that don't necessarily have much significance. Like this has the Platinum Jubilee significance and the different design significance. But in 2019, you know, perhaps nothing special happened. Maybe it was somebody's child's birth year, or maybe it was the year they got married, or whatever that might be, you know, a significant year to somebody, and they might give it a bit of value. But you often see random year proof sovereigns not really going for such high premium and not necessarily that high of a demand. But, you know, some people might be doing date runs and things like that, so there is options there for some people. So I'll just compare the proof to the bullion coin here. You can see just straight away the bullion coin, it's harder to sort of get the design to pop. So with the proof coin, the field, so the empty space around the design, is, you know, a much better finish, and it's a proof coin because of the design, not the design, sorry, the sort of manufacturing process. It's made to like a higher spec, and it is just, you know, a better way of seeing the design. So coins like the 2012 proof coin, they have a different design and it really does pop out. You know, you can see a total difference there. But it does come obviously at a higher price point. So this new was £585 at the mint itself on release date. And they did sell out fairly quickly. In terms of, you know, recently with the, I wouldn't say hype, but with the, you know, the Queen passing on, these coins suddenly did get a real bit of attention, and they were, you know, trading hands over £1,000 a coin. So you might have times where it sells a little bit lower than that, a little bit higher than that, but the coin has certainly increased in value because of, you know, recent events and the significance of the year and the coin. So it also, you know, if you are going to grade coins, you want to make sure that you get your grading feedback on top. Like if I get this coin, let's say there's some for sale today for £400, you buy one and you spend £50 getting it graded. If you can't sell it for £450, then, you know, what was the point? You might sell it for £430. It wasn't worth the grading fee, if that makes sense. So, you know, you want to make sure there is that margin there. The good thing about grading, you can have a look, if you are planning to buy and sell, you know, you could have a look, find a coin that is a PF70 of the coin you have. So I don't think, this isn't a proof coin, but say it was an AU, I don't know, 70, 50, 65, whatever it would be. You can have a look for another one that has that grade and see what it's selling for. And then you could obviously compare to what grade you think yours is and go from there. So in terms of grading, I'm definitely not an expert on that. The modern proof coins, you know, there shouldn't really be a reason why it wouldn't get a 70 unless there's, you know, some sort of, like I say, imperfection on it. So that's all from me for grading. Let me know if you are grading coins. I'm interested to hear your stories and perhaps experiences, because like I say, grading is new to me. These two are my only graded coins, and to be honest, you know, I'm probably going to just stick to stacking the bullion and keep putting the weight in. So talk to you in the comments.